Hey guys, today we're going to be reading The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. And while I'm reading this book today, I want you to look for these 5 vocabulary words as I'm reading and raise your hand once you hear the word, and then you can just put it back down, okay? The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. Once there was a tree, and she loved a little boy. And every day the boy would come, and he would gather her leaves and make them into crowns and play king of the forest. He would climb up her trunk and swing from her branches and eat apples. And they would play hide and go seek. And when he was tired, he would sleep in her shade. And the boy loved the tree very much, and the tree was happy. But time went by, and the boy grew older. And the tree was often alone. So why do you all think that the boy stopped coming to the tree and to play?
Because he was getting older.
Then one day the boy came to the tree, and the tree said, "Come, boy, and climb up my trunk and swing from my branches and eat apples and play in my shade and be happy." "I am too big to climb and play," said the boy. "I want to buy things and have fun. I want some money. Can you give me some money?" "I'm sorry," said the tree, "but I have no money. I have only leaves and apples. Take my apples, boy, and sell them in the city. Then you will have money and you will be happy." And so the boy climbed up the tree and gathered her apples and carried them away. And the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time, and the tree was sad. And then one day the boy came back, and the tree shook with joy. And she said, "Come, boy, climb up my trunk and swing from my branches and be happy." "I am too busy to climb trees," said the boy. "I want a house to keep me warm," he said. "I want a wife and I want children, and so I need a house. Can you give me a house?" "I have no house," said the tree. "The forest is my house, but you may cut off my branches and build a house. Then you will be happy." And so the boy cut off her branches and carried them away to build his house. And the tree was happy. So why do you all think that the man keeps asking so much out of the tree?
Because he's not happy.
Why do you think?
Because he knows the tree will give it to him. Because the tree misses him.
Okay. But the boy stayed away for a long time, and when he came back, the tree was so happy she could hardly speak. "Come, boy," she whispered, "come and play." "I'm too old and sad to play," said the boy. "I want a boat that will take me far away from here. Can you give me a boat?" "Cut down my trunk and make a boat," said the tree, "and you can sail away and be happy." And so the boy cut down her trunk and made a boat and sailed away. And the tree was happy, but not really. And after a long time, the boy came back again. "I'm sorry, boy," said the tree, "but I have nothing left to give you. My apples are gone. My teeth are too weak for apples," said the boy. "My branches are gone," said the tree. "You cannot swing on them." "I am too old to swing on branches," said the boy. "My trunk is gone," said the tree. "You cannot climb." "I am too tired to climb," said the boy. "I'm sorry," sighed the tree. "I wish that I could give you something, but I have nothing left. I'm just an old stump. I'm sorry." "I don't need very much now," said the boy. "Just a quiet place to sit and rest. I'm very tired." "Well," said the tree, straightening herself up as much as she could. "Well, an old stump is good for sitting and resting. Come on, boy, sit down and rest." And the boy did. And the tree was happy. The end. So what do you think the boy ended up doing in the end?
I feel like
like he stayed with the tree.
And how do you think both of them felt in the end?
I feel like they were both happy they were back together, but they were sad because they didn't have anything.
Good job.
And now Miss Hall's going to pass out a couple of stuff before we get on to our next activity. But before we do that, I want to talk about a little thing called context clues. Now, what we have right here in front of you is, it's going to have some of our vocab words on it, and what we want you to do is go through and look at them, read the sentences again, and let us know if you can possibly figure out what one of these words or any of these words that you find in your story means. So go ahead and take a few minutes to do that real quick. Alright guys, so after we've looked through, do you think that we possibly have an idea of what some of our words were, or even if we found some of our words in the excerpt that we have here?
I found gather.
Okay, and what do you think gather means by the context clues, by reading the sentence, going through, and possibly figuring out what it means just by the words around it?
Well, it has leaves near it, and they're making stuff out of leaves, so I think gather means to pick it up.
Okay, good. Cameron, did you find anything?
I found the word often,
Okay.
and it says the tree was often alone. So since the boy only came to see it, not a lot, then I think it means that most of the time it's just by itself.
Good, good. And now what we've got here is often. One of the things is, like you said, it happens many times. It happens often, so it occurs and it reoccurs. Now we have the other word, gather, here. And with that word, we have either bring together from scattered places. So say something is around you, anything like that, and you pick it up and you all put it together in one group and take it off. That would be gathering. Now, what Ms. Hall is going to talk about real quick is she's going to actually pass out dictionaries, things like that, to go over and look up the actual definition. And then after we do that, I want you two to get together and talk about sentences that you could possibly form now knowing the meaning of the words that you've seen here today. All right, so go ahead, take out your computers.